In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a 12-column grid in Figma, which is one of the most common layouts used in web and responsive design. If you're building landing pages, dashboards, or full websites, mastering the 12-column grid is essential for structure, alignment, and consistency. First, you need to select a frame. Layout grids only work on frames, not on simple shapes. So either press F to activate the frame tool and draw a new frame on your canvas, or select an existing frame that you're already working with. This could be a desktop frame, tablet, or mobile size, depending on your project. Once your frame is selected, go to the right-hand sidebar under the Design tab. Scroll down until you find the Layout Grid section. Click the plus icon and you'll notice that Figma automatically adds a default grid, usually a small 10-pixel square grid. This is not what we want for a column-based layout, but it's the starting point. Next, click on the grid settings icon next to where it says something like Grid 10 pixels. A small panel will open with different grid options. In the drop-down menu, change the grid type from grid to columns. As soon as you switch it, the layout will transform into vertical columns across your frame. Now it's time to configure the grid properly. Set the count value to 12. This defines the number of columns across your layout and creates the classic 12-column system used in most responsive frameworks. You'll then see an option for type. If you choose stretch, the columns will automatically resize as your frame resizes. This is the standard option for responsive web design because it adapts dynamically to different screen widths. If you choose center, the grid will stay at a fixed width and remain centered within the frame, leaving equal margins on both sides. This is useful when you want a fixed width container inside a larger screen. Next, adjust the margin value. This controls the space between the outer edge of the frame and the start of your grid. For desktop designs, common margin values might be 80 pixels or 120 pixels depending on your layout width. For smaller screens, margins are usually tighter, like 16 or 20 pixels. Then set the gutter value. The gutter defines the space between each column. Standard gutter sizes are often 16, 20, or 24 pixels. The right choice depends on your spacing system and overall design style, but consistency is key. Once everything is configured, you now have a fully functional 12-column grid that will guide your alignment and spacing decisions. This makes it much easier to create clean, balanced layouts and ensures your design translates smoothly into code. Here's a quick tip. You can press Shift plus G anytime to toggle the visibility of your layout grid on and off. This is useful when you want to check alignment without constantly seeing the grid overlay. Another pro tip is saving your grid as a style. In the Layout Grid section, click the 4-dot style icon and then click the plus button to save it as a grid style. This allows you to reuse the exact same 12-column setup across multiple frames or projects, keeping your system consistent. You can also explore the Figma community, where many designers share pre-built responsive grid systems that you can duplicate and customize. But once you understand how to build one yourself, you'll have full control over your layout structure. And that's it. Creating a 12-column grid in Figma is simple, but it's one of the most important foundations for professional, scalable interface design.